Hello, I'm Brian Conlon, Development and Public Works Operations Division Director. Today we are presenting the proposed Operations Division budget for fiscal year 2026. The focus of this year's ops presentation will cover a variety of activities performed by operations staff on public works systems. We will share the current year accomplishments, proposed priorities for fiscal year 26, and discuss challenges we are experiencing in some key program areas and a look ahead. Additionally, Surface Operations Manager Ben Gibson will discuss some of those challenges, including developing a new training program for our maintenance technicians and our increasing preservation and repair needs on local residential streets. Ops' primary charge is to operate and maintain the city's public assets while delivering quality customer service. Our team is committed to delivering top-notch work while ensuring the longevity of these public assets. By prioritizing preventive maintenance, we can significantly reduce the costs associated with rehabilitation and replacement, ultimately extending the life of these valuable resources. The services highlighted on screen underscore the essential role of operations in transportation planning and engineering, including land use planning, development permitting, and the design of transportation facilities. Additionally, emergency management plays a crucial role in ensuring the safety and well-being of our residents. One key outcome of the January 2024 ice storm is the launch of our new GIS tool, the Springfield Emergency Response Application, SARA. This application will enhance incident management by providing valuable insights during both the planning and operational phases, ensuring we better meet the needs of the broader community while focusing on the individual and neighborhood concerns. Additionally, SARA aims to improve communication during unforeseen events, allowing staff to share timely updates and deliver critical information to the public. We'll cover the other topics in greater detail as we continue this presentation. Our amended budget for fiscal year 2025 continues to be impacted by the costs of recovery from the January 2024 ice storm response activities that include tree trimming and cleanup, damage repairs to streetlights, and contractual services for the Oregon Department of Forestry. Ops total current staffing is 75.96 FTE, including full-time employees and seasonal summer staff, with a proposed total budget of $16,949,329. This proposed personnel services and materials and services budget shows a slight increase due to inflationary costs for employee compensation and benefits. Costs also continue to rise for construction materials and products. I'd like to highlight some of our key accomplishments from this year. At City Hall, the facilities maintenance team successfully replaced outdated ballast with new LED lighting fixtures in the parking lots, greatly improving visibility and safety for both patrons and staff. Additionally, a comprehensive new security system featuring over 20 strategically placed cameras was installed throughout the building. Traffic engineering staff and the street maintenance crew completed a pilot project on Centennial Boulevard, installing 4 sets of speed cushions between 21st and 28th Streets in response to resident concerns about speeding and safety. Staff have commissioned a before and after study to understand impacts and engage the community through a survey to gather feedback, which will help inform future traffic calming efforts. Operations continues to support the 811 Dig Utility Locate service as mandated by the Oregon Administrative Rules for owners and operators of buried facilities and public rights-of-way. One staff member is dedicated year-round to this vital service, and we expect to complete over 6,000 utility locates this year. Operations tree crews are actively addressing damage to the right-of-way trees caused by the January 2024 ice storm. We've recently submitted a reimbursement request to FEMA, aiming to recover approximately $2 million to fund storm mitigation and cleanup efforts. Traffic engineering staff partnered with McKinstry, an energy services company, to design and install 4,500 LED streetlights and 5,500 control nodes, completing the full conversion to LED lighting. LED lights are up to 70% more energy efficient and last 4 to 5 times longer, reducing maintenance costs. The control nodes enable dimming, further optimizing energy savings. The public has praised the project, with many complimenting staff on the improved lighting system and its positive impact on safety and visibility. Building maintenance staff coordinated upgrades to heating and cooling systems at 3 of the 5 fire stations, improving efficiency, climate control, and overall comfort. These enhancements resulted in better working conditions for firefighters, with one project specifically addressing the heating and cooling needs of the 911 computer system at Station 4. Now we'll hear from Surface Operations Manager Ben Gibson, who will share more accomplishments.
Hello, I'm Ben Gibson, Surface Operations Manager for DPW Ops. The tree crew and volunteers from Friends of Trees have each planted 40 new trees for a total of 80 trees in various locations along the city's right-of-way. Moving forward, staff plans to reinstate and expand our tree planting program, which was temporarily paused due to the ice storm cleanup efforts. Last summer, the tree crew successfully completed a pavement overlay project on Astor Street, which included updating pedestrian ADA ramps to meet both federal and state requirements. Operations collaborated closely with the engineering team on the project, with contractors handling the ramp updates and milling in preparation for the overlay work carried out by operations staff. This project was much appreciated by both local businesses and residents, contributing to a significant improvement in the area. In February, operations staff presented the City Council with the results of a comprehensive surface pavement condition study, which utilized advanced laser technology to assess all streets and measured substructural conditions on arterial and collector roadways. Operations partnered with infrastructure management systems to obtain a more detailed and consistent analysis of streets. This data is invaluable for identifying maintenance, repair, and construction backlogs, and will play a critical role in helping engineering and operations staff prioritize projects and make informed decisions. Let's look at our fiscal year 26 initiatives. Springfield and Lane County are partnering on a joint procurement and construction contract for 2-mile residential street slurry seal project. This cost-effective collaboration delivers high-quality results at competitive prices. While limited funding restricts the scope, additional funding could allow for more streets to be addressed, potentially avoiding costly future reconstructions. Operations have shifted from the previous apprenticeship program to new maintenance technician classifications and training, aligning with APWA and industry standards. This update, supported by key training authorities like APWA and the Department of Transportation, will strengthen our department's growth and attract a more diverse talent pool. And now, Brian Common will continue with our fiscal year 26 initiatives.
Over the past decade, the city's responsibility for managing surface stormwater and natural area assets has grown significantly. This increase is primarily driven by steady growth in residential development, expanding public rights-of-way, and the acquisition and designation of new natural areas. The DPW Community Development, Environmental Services, and Operations divisions all play essential roles in overseeing and meeting objectives required for the MS4 permit compliance. Given these expanding responsibilities, a comprehensive natural resources and stormwater management plan is needed, and its design and implementation will assist in achieving more effective management of stormwater, protecting natural resources, and ensuring long-term sustainability of the city's stormwater infrastructure. Traffic operations staff are improving the functionality and reliability of city-owned traffic signals by upgrading controllers and detection systems in existing cabinets. In addition, ground loops and video systems are being replaced with integrated radar technology. The goal is to upgrade 2 to 4 intersections annually, depending on the staffing and budget. Acquiring accreditation through the National Institute for Automotive Service Excellence, ASE, will provide significant benefits to our fleet management team. ASE certification will demonstrate that our shop meets industry standards, enhance our stop's technical expertise, and boost their credibility when testifying in court cases. Additionally, it will establish a foundation for ongoing annual training and skill assessments, ensuring continuous improvement and expertise within our team. Operations will contract the cleaning of one diesel storage tank and one large gasoline storage tank at the regional fuel facility. This cleaning is essential for removing sludge, petroleum, and mineral deposits, and will also facilitate a thorough inspection of the tank's structural integrity. The 42nd Street Levee Emergency Action Plan was completed in FY24. This spring, we'll begin collaborating with the Army Corps of Engineers on a 2-year feasibility study to assess the levee's condition against current federal standards and explore options for modernization, as well as stabilizing the McKenzie River channel. Funding for this study is provided through a federal cost-sharing arrangement, which includes a communication and public outreach plan provided by the city to ensure transparency and engagement throughout the levee improvement project. Ken Vogany, City Emergency Manager, is currently preparing an RFP for geotechnical engineering services to support the feasibility study. A comprehensive facilities condition report on the city's public buildings and leased properties is long overdue. As the city grows, many facilities are outgrowing their capacity and require modernization and repairs. Addressing these issues is vital to supporting a growing community while ensuring safety, efficiency, and long-term sustainability. This assessment will provide the data needed to estimate costs for improvements, repairs, and expansion, enabling us to prioritize the necessary next steps. Looking ahead, city officials recognize there is a significant maintenance and capital backlog for both city streets and city buildings. The mayor has currently convened a task force to evaluate options to address the revenue imbalance. Securing needed revenue for these long-standing funding challenges is critical to address these unmet needs and growing backlogs. The regional fuel facility is now over 30 years old and needs efficiency and safety upgrades. This year, as previously noted, we will be cleaning 2 fuel storage tanks. Additionally, we will collaborate with partners from the Springfield School District, Lamb Lane, and Rainbow Water District to develop a financial plan for necessary improvements. These upgrades will include replacing the card lock system and software, fuel dispensing pumps, and fuel tanks, as well as enhancing restroom facilities and addressing asphalt maintenance and repairs. As demand for effective stormwater management grows, the need for a water resources supervisor position in operations has become increasingly vital. This role is essential for ensuring that the city meets its environmental responsibilities, reduces stormwater pollution, and maintains compliance with regulatory requirements. Under the direction of the operations manager, the water resources supervisor will be responsible for overseeing programmatic elements tied to the city's environmental permitting requirements. This concludes the Operations Division's current and proposed budget summary. If you have any questions, operations management staff will be available at the budget committee meetings to assist. We are committed to meeting the challenges of maintaining and operating the city's aging and growing public works assets. Thank you.